Stream's up.
Stream's up. We are live. Okay, hey everybody. So I think we're gonna have some fun today. So this is gonna be a fun one. I've got Antillles on the line, and what we're gonna do today. Let me do a little swap here. What we're gonna do today is we have two sets in front of us: the Acclamator class assault ship from the Starship Collection, and the Home Run Star Cruiser from the same collection. Both of these are like shelf builds, like a Starfighter shelf builds, and we're gonna do a race. We're going to see how fast we can get through each of these. I think doing both of them is going to take us like less than an hour and a half, but I don't know. The race is on. So, Antillles, you ready for a countdown?
Yeah, I have my box in my hand. You can hear it is both are, hold up, let me hear both. The other one, both are closed.
Yep.
I have your stream turned off, so I cannot check your progress.
And I can't check your progress. I can't, but I might be shouting out bags or something. I don't know. I'm gonna get excited. So,
all right.
Hold on.
I am ready.
All right.
Right. It is on my lap, and I have my hands on the push thing. If you want to start from the same position there.
All right. The last thing is, let me adjust which one of these instructions. I'll give you a countdown in a second here. I got to make sure I can see. I want you to see this screen. You see this screen. Come on, you silly. Instructions.
Oh, yeah, you need your instructions.
I do. And that should be... Is it this one? Yes. Okay. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Instructions. We got here 4, 3, 2. There's 1. Okay. And
oh, you're already taking the lead. I hear you counting down bags. I got stuck on the box.
I did too. I don't see any stickers.
Nice. All right, so heckling is definitely allowed.
You're the one that's gonna need it.
I do have one natural advantage here, which is I'm gonna pull up my digital instructions, but I did wait to pull them up until you opened box.
You could have waited just because I just get to open the box and start. I need to wait for you and your instructions.
No, it's okay. This is part of the timer. Bless you. I think.
2, 3, 4.
Check. Hey. Yes.
So I noticed, and it's not in this instruction set, that the I liked that the invisible hand had the highlight in the instruction parts. That was actually a nice little change to see them implement that, I thought.
All right. A Republic triumph. From the beginning of the Clone Wars to the Imperial era, the transgalactic Acclamator class has been a defining factor in several key Star Wars battles. This heavy transport ship was first, and perhaps most famously, seen in Attack of the Clones, when Master Yoda leads the first 12 Acclamators from Kamino, deploying a swarm of stormtroopers in the first Battle of Geonosis. As one of the most successful Rothana heavy engineering starships, it is magnificently versatile, participating in many battles throughout the Clone Wars, and eventually gaining its signature Republic markings. Presented for the first time as a standalone model in our LEGO Star Wars Starship Collection, the Acclamator class assault ship is packed with authentic decorations and carefully crafted details. It is also only 4 bags, meaning, let's go! All right,
is
lots
it really
of fun
like
details.
the first time that they've only released this thing?
Never ever. So I noticed they said standalone, and the reason for that is because I do believe that an Acclamator has been like an ultra mini build. I'm talking like 4 pieces. Or like
Does
12.
the Venator have one?
Oh, the Venator has tons of both mini builds and bigger. There's been lots of Venators. There's a playset Venator. There's obviously...
I meant does the current Venator, did that have a mini Acclamator in it?
No, it didn't. Did the UCS one?
No, that's what I meant. The UCS. I haven't built it yet.
Neither of us. Do you have it, but you haven't built it? I forget if you.
Yeah,
have
I have it. I just haven't built it.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't have room for it.
I don't remember. But I already read the press release, so I'm not going to go check on Brickset right now unless I get way ahead, which I think is unlikely.
Don't worry, I'll stop when I finish, so we
yeah,
can make it a fair fight.
Right. So if I get creamed on the first go, we'll come back for a round 2. Yeah. So you had time to warm your finger muscles up just now, but I did do last night building the Metal Gear, so I'm feeling pretty.
I did, luckily, 2 nights ago, finish the Invisible Hand. So it's not like it's the first time I'm building in forever.
That was a pretty fun build, wasn't it?
It's an easy build, but yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. That was a good one. Ooh, what's the hangar bays? Ooh. I like the little, like how they had the Anakin and the Obi-Wan for the Invisible Hand they have on when you catch up. They have similar ones in this too.
How far are you? Chat, we're getting destroyed. Oh man. Oh, this is bad. It's not looking good for our hero. In the hangar base. Okay, I'm not far behind. It's not bad. Dozens of LAAT gunships and thousands of clone troopers are lined up, ready to go. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I love that they do that. Yeah, I've had a few sets lately where I've made like an unexpected mistake. It's painful. I'm always like, gosh darn it. It's usually right about when I start talking about, oh, I haven't made a mistake in a little while, and then I'll like make a big mistake.
The worst mistake I ever made was Millennium Falcon. I built that during COVID because like, what else are you gonna do? And it was halfway through the frame, I realized part of the frame was off center, like whatever part I was on. So I had to like but the problem is there was nothing about that set that was convenient to like take it reapart. So like I had to like very carefully work my way through like repositioning that thing, which sucked.
I feel like I've seen something like that before. Yeah. That kind of mistake that's like really hard to undo. Super annoying. All right, I'm hoping that we finish in time, that I still have a little bit of sunlight outside so I can go for a little walk or something. Good stuff.
This is definitely the quickest I've ever pushed through a Lego in a while, that's for sure.
Yeah. Let's see, do I have the right screen up? Yeah, because with the speed we're going, it's all right in front of me. I feel like I hear you tearing through the pages, and I have my little foot stomp to go to the next page.
Click.
Yep. I'm just waiting for the fateful sound of a bag being poured.
We'll see who's gonna get the first ruffle. All right, so here's a good Lego question for you. What is your preferred method when building parts that have 2 sections on it? Are you like doing them both at once, or you like coming back to it and doing it separate?
I like doing them both at once, or I'll go one page at a time. So not one step at a time, but one page. So I'll do the whole page, and then before I look at the next page or turn the page, I'll do the other side.
Gotcha.
And
I'll
I
do
actually...
one step at a time usually.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably pretty smart. Like, that's actually how I tend to make mistakes, like with things like when I was doing the Stranger Things, is because I was going a little too fast doing that.
I got into that one. I got into that purely just because when you're doing the Death Star too, as long as I've been doing that one, because I've had to rebuild that thing more times than I care to admit. That one is just so much easier to do it step by step like that.
Yep.
Because the top and bottom are identical.
I literally will even do that sometimes when I know there's a mirror build. So like the instructions wouldn't be ×2. They'd be separate instructions, but you know that you're about to have to ×2 it anyway, which is...
Ooh,
it's dangerous. It's a bad idea.
Yeah.
I did that a couple nights ago.
My skill is not at that level. I even admit that I don't trust myself with that. If it's a mirror, I'll just come back to it. But if it's I know when I'm going to get 20 pages down and it's going to tell me, go back, I'm just going to do it.
Yep. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle.
First impressions of the base here.
I have no... it's kind of... I love when I'm doing something in Lego and I can't tell what I'm building. And it wasn't until like the last step of like bag 1 that I was like, oh, okay. I know they said hanger, but now my mind can look at it and go like hanger. You know, I like that. I like when like how like they have so many pieces they can do all this detail work that like you don't really know what's going on and then you attach it somehow. Chat, what's off center? What's he doing? Where is he? This is actually kind of mentally intense. Oh, that doesn't go there. Oh, first mistake. Made a mistake.
No, I'm already fixing my mistake. I already noticed I made one too, so you're not the only.
Gosh, all these pieces are so small. It just makes it harder to do it at speed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, did my first put the wrong piece down and had to pull it up with the stupid, what's it called?
Oh, the separator. Ooh, that's rough.
Mm-hmm.
That's rough. It's going to cost him valuable time. Wait, were you asking about 2x because you were already at the first 2x example?
I'm past a couple 2x. I've gone through a few 2x examples now.
What are you doing? What is happening over there? I don't understand.
But no, I that was a question. I prepared that question yesterday.
Okay, that's good. That's a good question. It's a good question.
All right.
I also really like when you get 2x's while you're building something with someone, because you can then you can both like kind of stop and be like, oh, I'll build one and you build one, or stuff like that.
Heck bag. Ruffle, 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 ruffle. Okay. I did think about what are good Lego questions to ask. Speaking of actually good Star Wars Lego questions to ask, do you happen to know what is... isn't it like there's a Death Star as a rumor for the next UCS at the end of the year?
Yeah.
October UCS?
Yeah. So I keep seeing Death Star. Like, pretty consistently seeing Death Star as the rumor. Like,
what do you think it's going to be, though? Because, fun fact, that big open one is considered a UCS.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be a playset. It's going to be a true UCS, like the one that you've got. And I think it's going to be UCS Death Star 1 with, like, a removable section that can make it look like Death Star 2. But it's supposedly going to be the new biggest Lego... It's going to be the most expensive Lego set of all time. It's probably still not going to break the part count of the current big, like, most parts Lego set. No, actually
not the Coliseum.
It's actually not. It's the maps of the world, because it's all 1x1 pieces.
Okay.
So it's 10,000 pieces exactly. But like its price wasn't that bad. I think its price was like $400 because they were like, yeah, we can't sell only 1x1 pieces for that much. So no, I'm very curious because I've always wanted to pick up, like I've got most of my White Whale Lego sets, including most of my White Whale Star Wars Lego sets, like with, of course, the big coup being picking up the Executor during the pandemic.
Yes.
But I've always kind of wanted that Death Star, the original Death Star 2 that you're talking about. So I'm gonna definitely watch.
Mine, yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch this. But we'll see.
And this one is easier to keep together. And like, you know, easier to display depending on how it comes out. Maybe that is when I part with mine to you.
We have a noted. We have a lurking bagel in the chat. Hey,
Flip it. Ooh, that's an interesting. that? Oh, that's cool. Oh, never mind. I thought that was cool, and then I looked at it, and I was like, no, I'm just looking at it wrong. I'm always like, oh, it's cool when they like take a couple like things they don't normally use that for and put it there, and it's like, oh, never mind. No, I'm just not paying attention correctly.
Big shout out to Bagel last night for testing the capabilities of like having a Discord guest. I'm still learning all of this for doing Metal Gear Rex, which was so cool. Such an unexpected.
Did you start a timer? Because I didn't.
No, I didn't. I mean, I guess I have a stream timer. Yeah, we've been going for 50.
Fix the stream timer, but for the next one, we'll have to.
Yeah, I know I need like some apps. I need like a big like buzzer, Actually, that wouldn't be that hard for me to set up.
You've been quiet, so I can't tell if you caught up and took over or.
I don't know. I'm not sure which bag you're on. It's a fun mystery. Don't tell me. I'm totally like. Sometimes you make a comment and I'm like, what is he talking about? So. I think you're either like substantially ahead of me or a fair bit behind me.
I know, that's what I can't tell.
And if you're a fair bit behind me, I think it's my my instructions advantage, so I'll have to handicap myself by doing the physical instructions with you for the next one. But if you're ahead of me, I have no idea what you're doing to get there. I'm like, what madness would that be? So we'll find out. We are gonna find out. This is fun though. I love doing the like guest appearances and stuff. Oh, so you were talking about how you and Bagel and I all had at different points the that first Lego Star Destroyer, and how it's like crazy how flimsy it is because of the way it's connected. And it was pretty cool to see that they really addressed that vulnerability all the way back in 2014, and then again they addressed it in 2025 too. But like seeing that,
because that thing was like absurd how much like that bottom piece just always wanted to come off.
But it like didn't need to be that way. Like it really like
no, it just needed a little extra structural integrity behind it. It wasn't like it was a difficult thing for them to figure out, but for whatever reason at the time it was.
And like I know like exactly how you could figure it out. Like I'm kind of tempted to almost make a video on it because I could make that adjustment with literally 5 copies of one Lego piece. Now I'd have to totally rebuild it, but like rebuild the first portion of it with literally only the 5 copies of that one piece, and it would be as stable as the revised versions. I'm like, how did they not? Like, did they not playtest this thing? Did they not have some like?
Apparently,
you gotta like.
There are some older sets. I don't think they ever playtested.
Yeah, but that one.
Just kind of...
Oh man. I remember how excited I was to get that one. I only got it because like we found like a damaged box copy in an actual Lego store. And I think we were like, can we get a discount on this? So we got it for, I don't know, maybe it was like $100 back in the day, and we got it for like 50 or 80 or something. It wasn't even that much of a discount.
Still, great discount is the point.
Yeah. All right, what am I doing? I think it's like this. Anyway, it was pretty fun to build all 3 of them, and like it's pretty amazing because like the actual parts used have barely changed over 20 years.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard your commentary on that in the stream. I thought that was interesting to see. Like they just rehashed so much of the similar stuff. I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, actually, actually, they've changed a lot. They changed almost everything about it, but they use the same parts. They just use them in different ways. And I was like, that's such an interesting. Because there's a lot of different Lego parts, like, but like if you looked at the inventories for them, like they're not that different, which kind of goes back to my.
But
point.
I think it's also part of it could be they're like, hey, like for it to still stay at this price point and be considered X, Y, and Z, we need to use only X amount of Lego still. So like, do your best with what you could with the original set.
Yeah, honestly, something I could do some pretty good with the original set. The thing really shrunk actually quite a bit.
It looks smaller with the Cal Kestis one. It does look smaller.
Yeah.
the red's starting to blend together, and that's kind of hard to.
Yeah. What red? What red? Chat, is it the early red? Is it different red? I don't know. I'm freaked out. Dude, the split screen would have been so intense. Next time. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but I'll work on getting a camera so I can do that.
Yeah, like you could do like a cheap whatever. Actually, I just bought a third camera of the ones that I use, and then I realized I should probably get the kind of camera that you can hang around your neck and it stays still while you perform certain activities, like what we're doing right now, as my third camera. So maybe I'll just mail you the one I just got. It's like $20. It's pretty easy. This playlist is too serious for what we're doing. I want my pirate playlist back.
Need the Pirates of the Caribbean going for the speed we're going.
Yeah, seriously. Or like some like Sastasha from Final Fantasy or something. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that would definitely work.
Ooh, that's interesting.
This is cool. That's actually pretty cool. Goes like that. Okay. All right.
Maybe you purposely pulled your back away from the camera when you're opening them, so I can't tell where you're at.
That wasn't intentional. It's just I'm just kind of like spread out where I'm at. Oh, you're right. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I should probably. Well, I mean, people can see it on the little one, but you just can't see it glancing.
Oh no,
up.
I don't care. It's just for me, it's funny because you can hear very clearly here when I'm shaking a new bag. Fuck, this bag is gonna be hard.
I actually can't. I actually surprisingly can't hear that much when you open one. Or I can't, or rather, I can't distinguish it from the sound of you tearing those pages. I hear the shoom every time you tear through another page. My adrenaline's going. $5 million prize on the line.
Need a better layout like you do, though. You got so much more room to spread.
I do. I've actually really maximized the use of this pretty well. And honestly, like when I move soon, like I'm probably not even going to change all of this. All I'm going to change is like I'm going to make sure there's like a different kind of wall behind me. Oh my god, thank god, no stickers.
Yeah, seriously.
It slows it down so much.
I just have my wife do them if I can't figure it out ever.
Is she like really precise?
Yeah, she's very precise with it. So I'm just like, babe, I need you to do this because I'm not. I'm getting bad at this.
I always sit there. I've learned to apply them with the brick. Oh no, I messed up. Oh no, I messed up. What did I do? Okay, I got it. I've learned to apply them with the brick separator, and it makes me a little more precise.
Ooh. I had to learn that from you, actually. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I was watching somebody like on YouTube briefly, and I saw that, and I was like, wait, that's actually brilliant.
Genius.
Because you have so much more control. Yeah.
Always looking for better ways to apply stickers and get them straight.
Yeah. Sometimes I just straight up skip them. Like every now and then.
It depends on the Lego.
Yeah.
Like the invisible, and that's what upset me. The only thing upset me with the invisible hand was I was like, you guys couldn't have just made a brick with the Separatist logo on it. Like,
oh, was that a sticker?
You had to do stickers. Yeah.
Glad that this one didn't use stickers for the logo, because like they could have cheated like that, but glad they didn't. Okay, I'm glad I didn't miss that part.
I need to measure this. Okay. Ooh, almost missed that. That's upside down. Explain why that. Like, why is that looking weird? Oh, it's because I put it upside down.
Yup.
That would explain that. Okay. Just joins that together. So what's next on the? We got this one and we got these two. What's next on the to-do list for, or the backlog for order?
It's not that bad actually. It's starting to get somewhere reasonable. What's interesting that I'm doing Thursday? What is today? Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. Thursday I'm gonna build the Dune Ornithopter, so I think that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm not positive I'm gonna stream that, because if I did, it'd probably be a silent stream while I took a phone call, so maybe I won't. I've been streaming a lot lately, which is fun because I'm just really enjoying going through the backlog. Then you just grind at work, come back, do whatever's here.
Forces you to be accountable with the backlog.
That's literally what it is. Like, people are like, oh, like, are you like is it like the viewers? And I'm like, no, I'm literally just like, it keeps my house clean for parties and visits and stuff. Not Friday. I don't know that I'm doing much on Friday. I think I'm gonna go see Thunderbolts on Friday.
Oh, yeah. Gotta figure out if I'm gonna go see that or just the next time I fly, I'll finally catch it.
Yeah, it's like that movie is like I'm the target audience, so
yes, that is true.
I think I'm gonna enjoy seeing that. I'm actually gonna solo date for that. Maybe I'll take myself out for some solo dinner too. It's not as fun here in DC as it would be in Chicago, though.
Do they have a dine-in in DC yet or no?
They have had. I'm not familiar with one right now, though.
I love that because like there's an Alamo. They opened an Alamo House by Wrigley, but then there's also that that Block 37 one I love that I talk about all the time.
Yeah.
That's where we saw Revenge of the Sith.
Oh yeah. Saturday, I need to catch up. Like a month ago, I was working on a ton of old Trade Federation and Separatist ships. I need to finish that so I can take all those boxes out.
Is that one I gave you in that backlog too?
No, I actually built that. I actually did build that, nice. Right away when I came back in January. Although it is sitting on my countertop because all those other things are going to go in the same bin as it, and I haven't finished the other things, so I haven't put them away yet. So relevant question. But then Sunday, so the next stream is going to be a true all custom parts stream, which will be interesting. It's going to be so I'm working on crops, farmland crops. So Lego Minecraft crops, Lego Fortnite crops. Lego Fortnite did some really cool ones. So I think I'm going to have some fun. It'll be the first time I'm doing free hand build type thing on stream. But I think I'm trying to think what the next really cool thing I'm going to do is, because the 3 Star Destroyers was really, really cool.
Yeah, that was special to see all of them at once like that. That was really cool.
I'm thinking the Sunday after next is residential buildings, which might be kind of fun. I'll do the Despicable Me Minions house, which would be pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
The Sunday after that is there's a giant Chinese skyscraper, a massive pagoda. I think I'm gonna enjoy building that. But June is gonna be awesome. There's a ton of really cool custom builds in June.
Yeah, that sounds like the next cool, unique set.
Also, I'm gonna go back to working on on Saturdays. I'm gonna start working on my giant Lego Minecraft display because all the parts
came.
Seen
that in a while.
Yeah, well, I was last working on it, not summer of 24, but summer of 23. But I made an actually, I think you'll remember that because I think in January of 24, I was talking about ordering the parts for it, and I didn't end up doing it until literally 11 months later. Finally did it. All right, that goes on there. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay.
Okay, so based on a comment you made, you're either leagues ahead of me, or you just noticed something and that was why you said it. So I'm curious to find out which part it is. I like these skinny pieces. Those are cool.
What is this? Wait, what's happening here? Like that? Yeah.
Two of those, okay. Do that part first. There we go. So the perk of like having a smaller surface area is when I finally get it down, I can probably find stuff quicker than you. But it's because I have less room to look at, but it's getting to the part where it is less to look at.
Yep, yep. No, I'm pretty good. So that's why I'm like just ridiculously fast with these bags. Like when I did Metal Gear Rex with Bagel last night, I actually did the thing we did for Fallen Order, where I actually literally laid out all the parts, which I almost never do that. But for a full
I feel like for those
build,
customs,
yeah,
like those for the custom ones, you kind of need to.
you kind of need to, or else you're just gonna spend forever shuffling, which gets annoying. But like when it's like out of the bag, no, I'm fire. Like I can handle 100 Lego pieces with such fast recognition. It's kind of crazy.
I know we're going from the all I have on my side is raw talent. You actually do this
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get the faster I can get out of the backlog. Like the backlog is kind of reasonable, and the faster I can get out of it, the faster I can get to doing more custom builds, like true custom builds. So I think July I have 2 true custom builds, which are going to be absolutely awesome.
That's a great question. What are like the dream custom builds? At least what you're willing to share without giving out.
Right. Exactly. You've got exactly the right idea there. But first, done! Clock time! 33 minutes! Boom!
Yeah, you cooked me.
Oh! Have you opened bag 4 or are you finishing 3?
I'm finishing 3.
Oh, man.
It was the I had a part in the beginning that like I really got slowed down on, but the part that I knew when I was like, all right, he either saw the logo piece in the bag, like when he was opening the bag.
Oh, yeah.
Or he's already done that, and then I'm like, that was when I was like, all right, well if he already did that part, I'm cooked.
I'm checking to see if I seem to have made any errors, but I don't think so. All right, this is pretty neat. I gave Stu Bagel a totally custom Acclamator that I think looks quite a bit nicer than this, but this is pretty awesome for the price point and the piece point. I like that they did what they did. Woo!
Yeah, it is nice. It is. All right, let me attach this. All right, so yeah, I have all of back 4 to wow, they gave a lot of extra here, it seems like.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Okay, so before.
Right. Okay. So I gotta hand it. So my foot pedal is way too fast. So I'm gonna use the physical instructions. That's gonna make a slight difference, but probably not a massive one.
No, I don't think it'll make that much of a difference. But all right, instead of waiting for me to sit around and do back 4, for stream purposes, let's move to home 1.
All right. That's very generous of you. Hang on. All right. So I'll load up a picture so folks know what's happening here.
It's that, or you just need to add in like what would the same speed be if you're doing the instruction? Like just it's like you got to do like a 1 Mississippi is count flipping the page.
Nah, I wouldn't be able to keep it up. I'm gonna do the paper. It's gonna be a good challenge. It's gonna be a good challenge.
Right.
Let me think. So that was what 450 parts in 33 minutes. What was my? I think I was at like 12 parts per minute or something like that. Let's see. Open up a calculator here. 450. Wait, how to look? So it's actually 33 times 60, 1980. So.
Oh wait, here, and then let me for reference, for the gram for you, the reference of where I ended up before you.
Before I called time.
Yeah. All right.
Holy crap!
Drop that in your
Nice.
Facebook chat for later. Okay. So I'm gonna put Acclamator to the side. I can finish that at my own pace later. We can get home on ready to go.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay.
All right, I gotta step up my game clearly.
Yeah, apparently so. Oh wow, no, I mean you were cooking. You were absolutely cooking with gas. I was just cooking with some different gas. So we normally on this stream we talk about what's my part per minute ratio. Normally I'm sitting about 10. I was apparently doing 23 parts per minute. So I don't know. Maybe I had that special Red Bull, you know.
All right. Well, what I'm excited about this one is to see what I find more crazy is this is clearly the Nebula MB frigate on the side of the Home 1 Star Cruiser box.
Yeah.
And it is also fun because that is the model that you got me for Christmas a couple years ago after I failed to get it.
The exclusive. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I'm glad they haven't done that for a while.
Yeah, no, that was kind of sucky.
Okay.
Shall we do this?
I got it in my hands. I don't think you need to count from 10. I think you can go from 5.
5.
If you start with the box.
4.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go! And our start time is 37 minutes on the dot. Just about. Let's not cut my hand off here.
Let me make sure I put these back where I can see them and not mix it with the Acclamator bag.
I have to decide. I don't usually keep boxes and bags for sets under $100 unless they're limited release. And these are beautiful boxes, but they're not really limited or anything, so I think I'm going to let them go.
Ooh, okay. Already opening this. This is cool. I like it's clear that the blue is going to be the, I assume it's going to be like the hanger bay, similar to how they did that for the invisible hand.
Yeah. All right, so this has got one more bag than the last one.
This one's 4 bags. I know this is bigger, yeah.
Yeah, this is 5 bags, another 100 pieces. Okay. Good luck, good luck.
Fuck you.
Oh, no! I dropped a small piece. All right, I'm gonna guess that it was something to have a duplicate of, but we'll find out real soon.
We're gonna find out real soon.
We're gonna find out. All right. Home to the Rebel Alliance, designed by Mount Calamari engineers, Home 1 is distinctive for its organic aquatic shape. Built for space exploration, it was upgraded to serve as the Rebel Alliance flagship under Admiral Akbar's command following the Rebel base destruction on Hoth. With the capacity to carry starfighters and a diverse complement of Rebel personnel, Home 1 and its advanced communications and tactical systems were crucial in facilitating the tightly coordinated attack on the second Death Star at the Battle of Endor. This celebrated cruiser is an honorable inductee in our LEGO Star Wars Starship Collection. I love this Starship Collection. I
like just that they're doing these Starship Collections.
Right?
Especially for those of us that are hurting for space.
This is so funny. I feel my foot twitching as I'm looking at these instructions. It's ready to be like, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, okay. I already like this beginning part with the Easter egg people again. This one's cool.
Yeah. Oh, Harrison Dua. And who else have we got there? Ahsoka Tano and Harrison Dua may be discussing how Morgan Elsbeth was able to escape and or how to recapture the notorious prisoner. Kind of a more...
I forgot that Home 1 was in I forgot the Home 1 was in Ahsoka.
Me too. Ahsoka is so Hera is so recognizable. Such a recognizable color scheme.
Yes. What is that? That is yeah, I'm already... Where the heck? There it is.
Oh, there's some asymmetry
Okay.
here. Okay.
What are your thoughts on when they do loud colors like this pink? Like when they choose for the insides, it's like because you're never gonna see it again.
Right.
So like, I'm always curious. What's your thoughts? Because you've done more of these sets than anyone.
It's really annoying for alt builds because then suddenly you might actually have really wanted to use that as a piece that was like somewhere else. But like I know it's kind of like an in joke. Like there are certain designers that really like hiding pink pieces inside the sets, like just for like, I guess just to like have more pink pieces in circulation or something. And the other,
like
there's like another Easter egg like that, which is like, I think his name is Justin Ramos, but I might have that wrong. But there's a Lego designer that like is obsessed with using the Lego frog piece in a lot of different interesting ways. Like the pink leaves of a bonsai cherry tree, for example, and they're like literally frogs, which I'm like, it's pretty cool.
Cool, but also couldn't we just design leaves?
We have perfectly good leaves. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So I'm fine. It doesn't bother me. It makes me chuckle. The pink especially makes me chuckle every time because it's getting really common. Or maybe I just seem to always buy the sets made by that designer. So.
Because what I always find most interesting with them are the ones where like it makes sense for some pieces, some sets where it's like, okay, like for example, the frame of the Falcon, massive. Like, that thing is absurdly long, absurdly large. Like having the extra different colors is actually quite nice, so you don't lose track of like what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
Because it's really easy to lose track of what you're doing. When you're like combing that together. So
it actually is. And I think that's yeah, it actually is.
But it's ones like this where it's like there's this big ass pink piece in the front, and I'm like, why?
Yeah. Oh, I literally like felt my foot go down to to hit my next page. I'm like, it's not there. The muscle memory is too strong. Yeah, seriously. I think this is going to be a big model.
It's starting to be a lot longer than I thought it was going to be.
Right. Yeah, especially after the Acclamator, which is like beautiful, but it's a little small.
I will say, if we ever did my wheelhouse, which is if we raced UCSs.
Oh gosh, I think you could definitely take me.
But everything else, I am fighting an uphill battle against the master.
I'm fighting an uphill battle against my foot.
I was gonna say, it sounds like you're gonna cramp your foot. Maybe I'm just banking on your cramping your foot.
No, I'm not using it. It keeps moving to move the instrument.
Since you keep moving it, you're just gonna pull something.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I on Monday, I think I came the closest I've come yet to a serious martial arts injury. I dropped a guy on my. I went a little bit too hastily in doing like a super advanced jujitsu technique, which was not called for. I was being show-offy, which was a mistake, and I literally dropped a guy on my knee. Like I think I was literally millimeters off from having a straight up broken knee, like just straight up. And like I felt it. I was definitely off the mats for the rest of the night. But like I barely survived it. Honestly, he's light as a feather. So, but like literally, there was like a loud crack and everything. I was like, oh crud, that's not good.
I hope Sensei gave you some shit after he knew you were fine.
I was sensei on Monday, and or senpai. So yeah, I did not give myself any grief whatsoever. But I did think some storm cloudy thoughts, to be sure. Holy cow. Even my
we're done with the.
No, I was gonna say even my eyes kind of hurt, like looking downward instead of up into the heavens to my instructions. Al, you were saying we're done with the what?
Now that we're done with the Acclamator, it's so what I like was I always hate when chips come together and it's like the wings got like clear holes in them or like they just don't seem clean. And I like how the pieces across the wings did a really nice job of like it's a very even for a small guy, it's a very clean wing, and I've always been a big fan of clean wings when it comes to models like that.
I concur.
Okay, let's shoot across there.
Oh no.
Good.
Use your anger.
No, that's why you were on fucking warp speed the last time, because you did use your anger.
I was jittery. I had the jitters and everything.
I do think I was if we could have like actually done the frame by frame. I think I was ahead during bag one, but then you caught up and then just took off after that.
I think so too.
This is huge.
Yeah, this is really big.
This is actually getting to be like quite big. I'm actually impressed. Make sure I don't do that backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, is it me that they gave us a ton of the character pieces?
They really did.
Okay, cool. Making sure I'm not crazy. I was like, did I just miss something
No.
crazy? I was like, nope.
You learn pretty quickly what are standard extra pieces, and then there's sometimes one or two that'll surprise you.
One definitely surprised me. I'm always amazed more and more how much extra stuff we're getting.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it, because I'm just like, I don't have room for this. I barely have room for my actual Legos, I don't have room for my extra pieces.
Literally, just get a big tub. Like, you don't need to sort them.
That's what I have!
Yeah.
It still takes up room in the storage unit.
Yep. Some of them are surprisingly valuable. Like, I know, like, what I have, like, am likely to have extras of, like, these character pieces.
I'm starting to like keep track of and remember. I mean, I remember my current favorite rummage through was when you had me look for all those Harry Potter pieces for you.
Yeah, yeah. I just ordered the 1999 Hagrid's Hut, which I think was one of the last.
Oh, that's a good one.
One of the last ones that I never had from that series. And I have, but haven't built, the 2001, the first like Privet Drive Dursley Escape, which also is something that I'm probably going to build next, like 8 days from, or not. What day is it? It's Thursday. Two Sundays from now. Oh my gosh, how is it only Wednesday?
I know.
How is it only Wednesday? Ugh. I'm too weak. Mistake. Shipka.
There it is. After I built the Invisible, and my wife was like, "That's a little phallic, isn't it?" And I'm like doing this one now, and I was like, "You know what? I don't
I think I'm British. Yeah. That's like literally what we're building right now. Yep. Yep. What's going on here? This one's got like, it's like bulbous.
This is like a missile, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I could throw this like a javelin at someone.
Literally, I think you could, and you might actually do some damage.
Yeah, where's the cat? No, I'm kidding.
Jazz will kill you.
That would be my end. I would say it's been a good time.
Ways to die.
Yeah.
You look a kid again, opening your instructions.
Yeah, I don't like it. Takes too long.
I think something that's an underrated skill of yours for building Legos is your what's it called? Your photographic memory.
Yeah.
Because like you can just look at a pile, and like when you're going back to look for a piece, you're just like, oh, I remember that is.
I would agree that is accurate. It's one reason why I don't usually have to like put all the parts in piles like we did. Like it seems crazy, but like once I've kind of seen
it depends on the set, and it depends on the set and the step.
Yeah.
Sometimes like I do like pulling them in for like a specific section, but then like for the most part I like just kind of grabbing as I go.
Mm-hmm. Again, when it's one bag, it's just different.
Mm-hmm.
What's going here?
Damn it. I picked it up and then I dropped it.
Huh.
Oh, it's got some text to it, that's right.
Yes, you want to drop the pieces on the floor.
You just incept Jazz to run away with one of those pieces.
Oh, she will. She will. She doesn't eat them, but she will. She rolls them around like balls.
I know, that's why I need her to roll. I need her to find some piece and delay you for a bit.
Oh, that was unexpected. Okay. This is making me hungry. I want a burger.
I'm starving.
Okay.
It's funny because, like, thinking about, like, we definitely could have done this for the Invisible Hand as far as speed and sizing goes. And,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I literally spread that out over, like, a couple days, like, a bag at a time, like, half a bag at a time, as, like, I had free time.
Yeah.
And here I am, like, trudging through this with you.
It's good. No, nothing laying around for the wife to be annoyed about. Like I said.
Well, I did just buy a bunch of things on Etsy that were they're on sale, special stands that you can hang that go specific to these sets.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Like they made a stand based on each of the bases, so they just go on the wall and then hold them up. So
That's
I'm gonna
actually
put those
awesome.
over. I think I'm gonna put those over the Death Star case.
Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's so
Yeah,
cool.
so like up that wall, and then I'll send you a picture when I find it. That's a this weekend project.
It's fun.
Now that I have most of these done now, that'll be a this weekend project because then I can actually hang them.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's nice to know we can do this in the future because this is like the overlap between what we both are interested in here.
Yeah, though I might hold off a bit on my cash flow for the command shuttle because that's not high on my list. Where
What
I know
is,
that for you is like.
Actually,
the,
I think I'm going to skip that. I think I will not be getting that set.
I will say though I like that they're doing more of the. It seems to be consistently we're doing like every time we release something big, we also release one of these mini sets, and I'm a fan of that.
It's nice. It's definitely nice. I mean, it's good to like cater to your different markets. So. Yeah, no, I mean, I have literally 5 copies of Kylo Ren's Command, the first one, and a copy of the second one they did with the black color scheme instead of the dark gray. So I was like, I don't think I need this in Starship Collection scale. But then I also said that about the Millennium Falcon, and then I saw those alternate instructions for Metal Gear, and I was like, darn it. Guess I'm
a little different for that one, because you were able to do something fun with that.
Yeah.
Like, that was like, I really didn't need, like, that was like my 3rd or 4th R2.
Exactly.
And,
No, exactly. That was like a no-brainer, though. Like, once I saw that, I was like, okay, this is cool. And that Stingray, that Mantis is super cool.
Yes, it is. I don't like some of these bags. They're like you're expecting bigger pieces to fall out, and then like they're very tiny. And it's like, fuck, I'm trying to like not fling these off my desk.
Yeah, same. I think we are very close together. That's my sense.
Mm-hmm. I need to get something different than this black mat, because when there's pieces that are like pitch black, I'm like, where the fuck is this thing?
Oh, I have the opposite problem. When they're exactly white, which we haven't had much of in these 2 sets, they blend in with my cloth.
Where'd you get that map, by the way? I like the design on it.
It's neat. It's got all the geometry of the way different Legos connect to each other. I bought it from Rebrickable, the same site that makes like the alt brick instructions.
Yep,
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you do most of your secondhand purchases off eBay, or do you use a different site or vendor?
It's like 90% eBay, and then it's like 10% Mercari, which is it's a competitor marketplace, there are a lot of fake sellers on Mercari. There's very few fake sellers on eBay.
Yeah, eBay. Because eBay's got all the. If you get something shitty on eBay, you can get your money back.
Yeah, and like you can with Mercari too, but for some reason that doesn't seem to deter the sellers on Mercari, which I don't understand quite what that's about. But I've literally like only been messed up like once in the last 2 years by eBay. It's been pretty incredible. And I buy a lot of stuff. Like I freely and openly. Oh no, I made a mistake again. I think. Like, I do a lot. Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, no, I'm very happy with eBay, and I sell there too. So like, I just bought the. Wow, that is really unexpected. I just bought the new Arc 170, which is not a good set, but it has good minifigures, and it was like $20, like 20% off on Amazon, which is where I buy all my first-hand stuff.
I know you helped Bagel with this. When next time you're in town, we need to open that bin I have, and we need to see if we can piece together that arc. I have 2 Arc 70s in there. I bought the set twice as a kid because I liked it so much. So like I know I have all the pieces in there, but we need to see if we can actually piece that thing back together.
For the old Arc 170?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one that you and Bagel and I all have. It's fun. I love that set.
Listen, listen, next time you're in town, you need to help me piece it back together. I have it. The parts are spread across one of the bins we were just describing of like extra stuff because I haven't rebuilt it since I was a kid.
Also, hey
one.
Lancer, it's good to have you on. We're we're just racing here. We're having fun.
We're deep in part 2 after I got cooked in part 1.
Yeah, but I've removed I think we've identified pretty effectively what my advantage was, which has me sweating a little bit here.
We'll see though. You still got the faster hands.
Yeah, like I said, I have a pretty good idea, I think, of where we are respectively, and anything could happen. Anything could happen in the woods. What were we saying? Yeah, Arc 170. Oh, yeah, so like, and then sometimes I'll sell stuff back. sometimes
Because
also
the new
stuff
Arc 70
like
sucks,
the Arc
though.
170. Yeah. So I got it, and I got it for the minifigures, but we'll see. I might not. I might literally take the ship and sell it back, like sell just the ship, and maybe let somebody else enjoy it who just wanted the ship. Because like then there's other cases where I just want the ship. Like I was just thinking, I want another copy of the TIE bomber set that they released, which came with who's the girl? Gallius.
With Iden?
No, it's not Iden. That's who my mind keeps going there too. She's not in Swigo, but she's like
Rey?
Yeah,
Rey?
Ray Sloan, yeah.
Ray Sloan.
So like I want another copy of that bomber, but I don't need the minifigures for the second copy. So like I'm hoping somebody is the same with like Dark 170.
We'll see. I mean, the reason your groomsman gift was as expensive as it was because I know the other reason you wanted the set was from Malgus.
Oh, I wanted that. That was a perfect. I wanted the minifigure and I wanted the set. I love that thing so much.
I know you wanted the minifigure too, so that's why I was like, I had to find there was when I first was looking to get that for you. I was like, oh, like there's a bunch of cheap ones, and I was like, oh no, it's because none of them are including the minifigs. That's why they were so cheap. And
yeah.
So I had to find one, which I still. The one I got was a steal, I will say.
Super grateful for that. Again, speaking of white whale sets, yeah.
Great.
Of the ones that you have that I still have my eye on, pretty much it's just the Death Star, and then actually I also want the I want to pick up that Steamboat Willie set that you have, which is not that bad, but it's not a priority at the moment.
Yeah, I'm trying to. No, we have a Winnie the Pooh set we're sitting on. I'm trying to expand the Disney collection for when we have kids in the near future.
Yeah. Oh, is it his like tree house or whatever, or is there another set? Like, is it Winnie the Pooh's like?
Oh yeah,
house?
Winnie the Pooh's tree house. Yeah, the Ideas one that came out with that. Yeah.
That's a really good set. Like that build is so nice. You'll enjoy working on it with your wife too.
Yeah, that's why I bought it.
Yeah.
The other one I want to do is like a joint build with her is the I really like the mini castle that they did for Hogwarts.
Oh yeah.
It's the whole castle, but it's the scaled down version. I want to get that one. That one looks fun. And like I don't want to buy the big castle with all the minifigures. I just like with our current lack of space in our home, the stuff that can get displayed like these guys. That's why I like these ship collection the fleet collection so much, the better.
Yeah. All right, this is a great set that we're working on. I am like super happy with this.
Yeah, it's cool to see it coming together. Especially because Mon Calamari ships are so like cylindrical. Like you never like it, and it is also once again like I don't think we've ever had a home one, right? Like
no.
I think this is the first, so it is cool to see how they're doing this, and it also is interesting pause on like all right, cool, what can they do to amend this for when they finally want to do the full scale one?
Yeah, well, I'm sure they'll do like a UCS of this or something.
I'm sure we'll get a Mon Calamari Cruiser UCS before we get a home one UCS.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would probably be something I would pick up. Anything that's a capital ship UCS suddenly becomes attractive unless it's already had a playset. I'm still surprised that. I was gonna say I'm still surprised you didn't get the Venator, and then I remembered that you did. You just haven't built it.
No, I do. I just don't have room for it. So that's
No, but it's smart. You got it before it like jumped or anything. So.
I wanted that ship so badly. I was so gutted when I finally had it, and I was like, I literally can't build it because I have nowhere to put it. But we'll get there. It's fine.
At some point. It's not going anywhere. That's what matters.
No, it's currently sitting in my storage unit in the box in a plastic bag. Interesting how this is coming together.
On my Sunday streams, I usually have a giant cup of coffee before I get going, or a Red Bull or something, and I didn't really do much this time, and I'm like...
Oh, okay. No, this is backwards. Okay, there it is. Okay, I think we were even for a bit, and I think now I know you're cooking. Just because of what I think you just said that comment for. Though that, or I'm not that far behind, but.
Yeah, from the last point where I had maybe an idea of where we were, I think it's not that bad. I think it's not that bad.
We should have got Stu Bagel the other one, the Acclamator, and then had like, all right, have a normal guy versus.
yeah. Although he's done something that neither of us have done, which is he's built some mocks. He's bought some Monster Hunter monsters that are like the size of like huge, made entirely from free parts. I think he did a bunch of those over the holidays, which I'm like, that's a little closer to what I'm going to be doing over the weekend, and I think I'm going to be a lot slower than. I'll have a lot to talk about though.
Yeah, you do. I bet you will. It's so cool to see those mocks going. Also, if Bagel's talking shit in chat, I can't see chat, so you gotta let me know.
He isn't actually. I think he's lurking though, and that we have a couple lurkers today.
I think you're going to be right on our time guesstimate, though.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
Cool. Oops, that's... Shit. There we go.
Okay. I can feel my brain sometimes stop and go like, loading.
Yeah. Especially for a couple of these things, like across, they shouldn't give where I am, but like a couple of the spots where it's like making you like cover up, like it's like you connect it and then it's having you cover it up. So but it's not connected.
Yes.
To anything. It's just covering it up, and it's like you got to think about like, fuck, is this connecting to the right spot or no? I can't tell for some of them.
Yep. Lancer, whose voice is off? Antillles or mine? Or nobody?
Mine doesn't matter.
I was going to say, I thought you sound like crystal clear, so curious.
We didn't test though if it was coming through the chat or not.
No, I tested it with Bagel a little bit. I should have re-watched. Actually, this will be perfect because I can re-listen to this stream since it'll be a nice, concise, like hour and a half or whatever before you go off and do your thing.
That out of the way. Okay, I'm impressed how this has come together.
Yeah, me too. It's pretty neat, actually. This is a really good set. Where's that go?
You just never know when as we said, when it comes to like the shape that this is, you just never know how they were going to do it, and I'm impressed with how.
Yeah, I really think they did a good job. I remember feeling that way about the Nebulon too. The detailing of that one. Ugh.
The Nebulon was a fun build.
So good.
Nebulon was a great build.
Oh, nice. Okay.
When you got to do the counting, it's like, is that lined up correctly?
Yep. Oh.
I hate when it's like, it's a big piece, and I'm like, cool, where is that big piece?
Yep. Where is it going? Oh, there was there was one part in the I think it was the second Star Destroyer yesterday where I was like, or Sunday, where I was like totally baffled. The math like just absolutely did not add up. It like stopped me dead in my tracks for like 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. It was really funny.
And I gotta catch my cooldown from hockey tonight to catch the VOD of the new Death Star build because I want to see how that thing turned out.
Nice. Yeah. Actually, I was naughty. I was bad, and I actually didn't record when I finished number 3 Monday night. So.
Yeah, I saw when because I had my stream up. I left it up for viewer count when I got back, and I saw that it wasn't done, but I still want to see how far you got. Also, I want to see the Cal minifig.
Yeah, I did, yeah. Mm-hmm. It looks pretty good. And then when I finished it, I did show them on Instagram. Actually, they made a pretty great video on that. Haven't looked at the metrics yet, but it was pretty cool.
That's wrong. It's a stupid.
Yeah, I highly recommend this set. I think this is pretty
This
neat.
is a good one. What the heck is there?
I mean, the Acclamator, I was impressed with the Acclamator too. Especially,
I'm impressed with both. Like, and I thought the Acclamator went together really easy. That's what I like.
Yeah, it was an easy, simple build. But like, actually, having built 2 different custom Acclamators, 2 different Acclamator mocks. One on Instagram out of an alt build for Ahsoka Tano's shuttle, and then one that was on that was like a free build that Bagel has. Like, it's a surprisingly hard ship to capture the shape of. It's really easy to make recognizable, but really hard to make good. So the fact that they made it like extremely good, I'm like, that's not a small feat at all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. What is that?
Where is that?
That's wrong. There it is. There it is. that's cool. I like that. It's the small detailing.
It's very nice.
It goes a long way with this ship.
What the heck?
Same color, yes it is. Only thing I don't like about the Rebel Alliance gray is when it comes to colors, you're like, is that the right color?
Well,
that
was a mistake.
You gotta mute it. You made a mistake. I'm leaning and turn my light on. Need extra light. Okay. That might cost me.
That was... I took a sip of water. That was the other thing about creating this setup was like having a space where the light is finally bright but doesn't make a glare is a game changer.
That was what I had a hard time with growing up when I was playing Warhammer. Finding good space to paint with good light is so hard.
I always forget that you did that. It's cool.
Yeah, that was all Charizard.
Of course. Of course.
Like
what
every
hasn't that man
hobby
tried?
I've gotten into.
Yeah. You see that Bagel is... Actually, I don't know if he's told you, but Bagel is like big time flirting with Star Wars Unlimited right now.
Unlimited, yeah. You mentioned that.
He's feeling the pull. Like, sir.
Crap,
Sir,
where's this? There it is.
think carefully before you embark on this adventure.
I was talking with at Charizard's bachelor party last year. I was talking with him about and his friends, some of them I had met for the first time, about his ability to convince you to buy into a game, and everyone was like, "Yep, no, he's done that to me too." Crap, I am missing a piece.
Oh no! Is it
Crap,
in the bag?
crap.
Usually in the bag.
No, okay, no, it's nope. Now I know. I was looking for the wrong thing. Found it. My darling wife just arrived home.
Just in time.
Okay.
How are we doing on time? Oh, we're good. We're good.
We're doing great on time. Oh, I'm just saying she just got back from errands.
Nice. Is she going with you? No, she's
To hockey? No, in hockey I'm doing great on time.
She's like, bye.
More like she's like, bye.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Great. Okay. So like the last one, I was able to tell how far ahead you were cooking me based on comments. This one, not really able to tell.
I've been careful. I think I know. I think I know where you are. It's all context clues. Your training, use it, must.
As long as if I know where you are and know where it ends, I just know where I want to be when you say time.
Yep.
So that's- There we go.
That's easy.
Did not want to click in. Huh, interesting.
What?
Goes here. Not make the mistake I made last time. I don't like how many small pieces there are.
Time!
I am.
Did you just pop bag 5?
I am about 5 steps into bag 5.
I figured. Yeah, that was close.
That's where I was like, that definitely made it a much fairer fight.
Yeah, that was much closer. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. You're fast. You're definitely faster than I realized. I had no idea what an advantage that pedal was. Holy wow. Wow,
Welcome
look
to
at
my
these.
world. These are both stunning. They did a really great
They're
job.
outstanding models. I bet this Home 1 looks really good beside Invisible Hand, actually.
I know. I gotta play around with the which ones I want where when I kind of put them on the wall.
Yeah, seriously.
That part I'm excited to see how that plays out.
So, in December, I actually also ordered the parts for a second Nebulon to go with this, just like Star Wars Squadrons. You know how you'd have 2 of those and 1 of this?
Yeah.
And then the Tantive that could fly in, and I ordered a Tantive from an old Advent calendar.
Nice, like a little mini one?
Yeah, like a little mini Squadrons diorama. It should be pretty fun.
That's fun. I have the Tantive from the mini Tantive from the Star Destroyer, UCS.
Yeah. Yep. I think I've got that one too, but it's at a slightly different scale. So I've got it, or I've got one like that. I guess it wouldn't be from the UCS because heck with that. Those are huge. Oh! Okay,
so
let's do. Wait, hold on. We got to do the metrics.
Yeah.
Got to do the metrics while you keep plugging away. Okay, so this one was about 122 is 60 plus 22, so that's 82 minus 37 is 45, and that's the amount of minutes. So this divided by memory plus. Oops, I lost it. 82 minus 37 times 60. So we have 559 over 2700. Okay, so it looks like I was at about 20. So this was, the last one was 22.7 parts per minute. This was 20.7 parts per minute.
Okay, that's still nuts. You went down 2 parts per minute without your pedal. Like that's still really impressive.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. So we have a quantification of, we literally quantified the number of parts per minute added by automating the by not having to set the build down or whatever, which is pretty cool.
Okay, but the small difference there just shows I've clearly stepped up my game round 2.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So
round 1.
So I was 33% faster than you round 1. So your speed in round 1. So you must have gone from something like 15 to 18. So you upped quite a significant amount. It's good stuff. Those hands are warm.
Yeah, they're warm for hockey now. No.
Oh yeah.
I gotta score some goals, or I'm gonna be
Well,
Right,
hey
so
man, this was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, really quick on the come down. Like, what stands out? What do you like? What do you not like? Curious on the what do you not like?
So I definitely prefer Home 1. Like, I'm impressed with what they did with the Acclamator, especially having built some other ones, but it's not quite so it looks perfect. I don't have a single comment about its look, but just from a size perspective, like, it looks a little it just actually, hang on, hold that thought. Be right back.
Oh, you have it.
Okay, here is the playset Venator. Oh my goodness, that has gotten dusty up there. Okay, that's good to know. Here's the playset Venator with the Starship Collection Acclamator. And actually, they look fantastic together. They literally look fantastic. Like, wow. Okay. So that actually totally kind of changes things for me.
You could actually make a fleet of those, and that looks clean.
You really could. Like, it looks super, super clean. Like, really, really well scaled. Really, really well scaled. Let's put this over here. Yeah, like here. Oh, yeah, that looks super good. Calling that's going to be the Instagram picture tomorrow. Okay, one more thing. So now I'm going to get the invisible hand.
Done. 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 Done.
Okay, so Acclamator, Invisible Hand, like they should be at totally different scales. But Invisible Hand Home 1, oh my gosh, they look fantastic together. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, those are good scale.
Yeah, I'm super, super happy. But I think the clear winner of the three is this Home 1. Just a set that, like, I just thought was going to be really, really challenging to put into Lego form, and they've finally done it, and they've executed just, like, masterfully. Especially for the price. Like, this was only, like, what was this, like, 75, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
So, no, I mean, super impressed, super blown away. Couldn't be happier with what they've done.
Well, thank you for subsequently cooking me.
For removing the backlog, I think you mean. You're welcome for the assistance with the backlog. Great stream.
No, great stream, great fun.
Thanks, Lancer. Thanks, Bagel, for joining us. And we'll see you guys. I'll be back. I'll certainly be back Sunday, maybe earlier. So
I'll be in stream.